Hey guys, thank you for coming to my channel to listen to me talk. Basically what this is me sharing the abundance of information that I receive, and it triggers me to want to share it because it comes from a place in my soul. And this is also time for me to go free flow and just be myself and think too much and not think too much about thinking too much. So this is totally off the whim. This is totally me just talking and having fun, and my camera's already slowing down and lagging, but fuck it. Fuck it. So, some things I want to talk about today. Okay, first of all, survival skills. So I think survival skills are so important. Some really crucial things that I learned today is that when someone's tying you up, if you're like gonna be kidnapped, you first of all, if they're tying your fists, you clench a fist. You really clench your fist, because then your muscles are activated, and that gives you more space. So when you release that tension, your hand, there's gonna be more space. You can wiggle out of there. And I didn't watch it because I was like listening to it on the train, but they said something about where you put if you're taped, if it has tape, you put your hands over your head, and then you go, and you like rip it out, which is super fucking dope. And if someone has their hands around you, then you go for their eyes, and you get them in the balls, and then fucking it'll make them loosen their grip. Also, something that I learned fucking Xfinity is like fucking not leaving me alone about internet not connecting, which makes me think they're really listening. Low-key, they're like, okay, they're fucking listening. Like, this is like a spy tool like they have on me. Like, I say shit and then I get an ad for it. I don't even Google it. I see this shit comes up. I say it, it comes up. They hear me. They know what I'm saying. So guess what? I'm just gonna keep on talking, because if they want to target me, honey, they can, because the rest of Moses' people, which is everybody, if you're a true good person, you know Moses really had that intention to look out for everybody. And all Moses' people are gonna freaking cross that river as long as it's up to me and the good intentions of the fucking world. Which, as Oprah said, is the most important thing. She cannot stress it enough. Intention, 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 my love. Okay, also, another fun fact. Okay, if you see my teeth here. Yes, just release. Okay, if you see my teeth here. Okay, what happened here is I got a small chip. I got like a little bit of chip. And you see what happened is I got that chip, and then I was like, oh, well, like, I'm gonna get it covered up. Like, it's just modern dentistry, right? Like, they fix you, you know? Strong Britney. Okay. So, what they do when they bond your teeth is they slightly shave down your tooth a little bit. So the first time I got it done, it was like less than this. And they added it on, and I was like, oh my god, yeah. And then, like, as time went on, it fell off, because I think it has to do with the alignment of my teeth, which I'm getting fixed because I just started getting Invisalign, because I give a fuck about that stupid ass shit that they talk about in the glamour magazines. They got me. I'm hooked. So, that was fine. It wasn't as bad. Then the second time, I went down to Ecuador, and okay, you know what? Just, yeah. They shaved off, so that's when I started realizing that they shave off a little bit of your tooth, because a little bit turned into quite more a bit. So this time when I'm like, okay, if it falls off, it falls off, but I'm still gonna, like, you know, it costs $25 down here. It's like, well, I'm gonna get my fucking tooth fixed, you know. I'm gonna get my tooth. This is what happened. It like came off, and it was like so much fucking more. It was more, and oh my god, I'm vain, and it freaked the fuck out of me. So just know that they shave down your teeth when you put on a bond. Okay, back to the life-saving shit. Okay, just keep your fucking cool. Just so that it humanizes you. If you're freaking out, it makes you a victim and you're like prey. And then if you humanize yourself and you keep that calm, you keep centered, and you really are aware of your surroundings. Because any details in the crime are going to be very important for when you're doing a criminal investigation, or for when you're trying to remember how to locate you. If you're in the car and you remember the turns and you remember how you got there, you stay alert, then you can help yourself stay alive in these situations. Also, like Oprah says, if you're with the victim and they try taking you to site B, don't go with them. If there's somebody creepy and they say, "Hey, come here," and hey, ladies, let's be honest, I got lucky. Okay, I appropriate because I was raised a gay man. I was raised gay, and so I've always been effeminate, and I've always picked up on the femininity and been sold the shit that our women are sold to, which is we're not enough and we gotta fucking fix our shit. Hashtag why I got a boob job, which is a different topic. But that niceness can fuck us the fuck over sometimes. So you're gonna try to be fucking nice, right? You're gonna be trying to fucking nice and be like, "Oh my god, like, oh, well, I mean, I guess I'll just go with him, like, whatever, like, yeah, I'll go check it out in the back room. I mean, like, if you, sure, sir, like, come on." Even, like, if the lady in the Oprah shit was an employee and basically had the instinct of, get shit together. But she didn't follow that because you try to be nice. And you think it won't be you, but then it is you. So that's why I'm telling you right now. You don't be nice. You don't be cool. You fucking book your shit. You get that shit together. And if you don't think you can, you have to stay chill. If you have to, you wait until that perfect moment and if the tape's on you, you might have to wait till the tape's on, but because you'll be ready, because he'll turn his back and you go, wow. And, okay, I learned this one too, because I worked for the park district when I was like 16. And they taught you like safety skills, like how, if these kids like attack you, low key. So if they attack you, so when you're on your jog and your earphones are in and you're like, "Oh my god, like I'm gonna lose 10 pounds because they sold that to me too." Okay, like first of all, you don't even want to be on this jog. Okay, it's like because they sold it to you so they can make money, because the men, different topic. Okay, so they sold that to you, and you're on this run. You're like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna get skinny because then Donald Trump will like me, and they grab you by the hair. They pull you. That's how it happens. You're on a jog. They fuck you over. First of all, so they grab your hair, and what you do is you push down on their hands. You don't go, "Oh my god, no," like, fuck, like, you flatten their knuckle down. You go straight down, you flatten that knuckle, and then you book it. You get the fuck out of there. Fuck out of there. Okay, so that felt like a really good video. Let me think. The average age people go into sex slavery is like 10 to 12 or something. Just some extra facts I have. There's a girl in Canada, and they were accidentally in the U.S. border, and they were detained by ICE, where they had to sleep on a dirty, cold floor, and they were just people from Canada who are more relatable for my white demographic viewers, which just makes you realize how fucked up it is. And then that makes you really think about what our Latino friends are going through. So this is from my NPR source. The Canadians, they're still there. They've been there since October 2nd. Today is October 15th. It's a long time. Oh yeah, so Britney Spears, in her conservatorship, she's legally at the status of a dementiated elderly person who can't like make any decisions, you know, and also um, doesn't even know who their husband is even more. Um, and Britney Spears was originally checked out by doctors in her first hold, legal hold, because of her. What was the first hold for? I can't remember. But oh, it was for because she was in the bathroom because she was paranoid that her dad was trying to take her kid, so she was like locking herself in the bathroom, which turns out they evaluated her after, said she was safe for herself, safe for others, she could take care of herself, she was doing well. Then a month later, air traffic was legally closed off above her house by her manager and her dad. They set this up. This doesn't take a day to happen. They set this shit up because she was fine, and then they realized, oh my god, wait, she was like legally, like, wait, you mean like she was controllable? And they're like, wait, a conservatorship, what's that? They're like, holy shit, let's organize this shit and get it together. So they spent like a shit ton of California tax dollars, took her to the psych ward without her consent, like not consenting. And they put her in there and they said, Britney, first of all, if you want your kids, you have to do this. Like, they had her under a hold. I think it was for like reckless driving, which, I mean, I just got like my second speeding ticket, and if like people caught me the way I drive, I mean, yeah, like it happened, you know. Oh shit, don't, dad, thank god I have a fucking dad, man. Fucking take care of my shit. Oh my god, never mind. Independent bitch. Because that's part of the whole story. But basically, here's the thing. Britney, and then they put under this hold, which a month before they said she was fine. Now she's not fine after they spent millions of dollars. Not that much. Hundreds of, it's a shit ton. At least some thousands. While she was under this 5150 hold, if she retaliated whatsoever, they could hold her for up to, it was at least 180 days. I feel like maybe it was 18 months. It was the 18 digit though, and 180 days is less. So I'm going to say that that's the one I'm going with. So basically she'd be like, if she didn't oblige, she would be stuck here for longer. And second of all, they could take her kids away from her. Okay, during this time is when they did the conservatorship. So she had to do whatever they said. So now she's under this conservatorship where her dad gets $130,000 a year. All like, she's had boyfriends who are like the conservators, and basically Britney can't use a phone. Britney doesn't have the right to get her own lawyer. Britney can't sign a contract for a tour, which she's made at least over $70 million. It's way more, but I'm not going to do any numbers over what I know they are to be, because I'm going to give you what I know. I know it's $70,000 because I know she made at least $50,000 from one of them, and she did like 2 other at least. So yeah, just remember that Britney cannot get her own lawyer. She cannot make a phone call. She can't go to Starbucks without her daddy knowing, who, guess what, is an alcoholic. And that's how they met her manager, because her mom went to New York because she said, oh dude, this dude's fucking crazy, like we gotta get the fuck out of here and go to New York. Then they met Larry Rudolph, which is her manager, and he came back right in the picture right when the conservatorship came in, because he'd been done. 2004 to 2008, there was no Larry Rudolph. Guess what happened? And once the conservatorship came in, Larry Rudolph came back, and they're all getting paid, they're all getting money. And once you start looking at this shit, you're gonna realize, you know what? Maybe Britney wasn't that crazy for fucking shaving her head, because she was sick of these motherfuckers selling her as a sex object. Basically, a sex object. And then she took that away by shaving her head, which is just natural because everybody's touching her hair. She doesn't even get time to be alone. Like, on her tour, her time alone is with one hairstylist. So always having touch of her hair, always taking a piece of her, always having control of her. And she shaved it. America turned their back on Britney because she took away her beauty, and that just flipped everybody's brains. Oh, the sex object isn't selling sex anymore. Goodbye, you're crazy. Goodbye. Everything you were based off of, So guess why it's been so easy for everybody to, like, let this go under the bridge, like, unnoticed? It's because y'all don't even fucking do a second look, because everybody knows, oh, if Britney Spears can survive 2007, then I can survive it today. No, Britney Spears didn't survive shit. Britney Spears became a slave then. 2007, when she was riding around with Paris and Nicole and everybody, that could have been her best fucking year. And I'm not fucking around. Like, low-key, that was like her best fucking year. Like, she had fun and she was going kind of nuts, and now her dad owns her. Also as a business and a human being. So literally, like, there's a Britney, a business, which her dad owns, and then there's Britney, the person, which her dad owns. So that's just that. Okay, let's finish this off with something mindful. Okay. First, just focus on your heart and listen to your breathing. Now everybody taking a big, deep inhale. Fill up as much as you can. When you exhale, let everything out. One more of those. Big, deep inhale. And exhale, let everything out. Great, now stay here and just breathe normally. Now I want you to imagine roots growing down into the ground. Imagine the roots going from the feet all the way to the center of the earth, bringing you stability and nurturing energy. Feel the roots going down. Visualize it. Now imagine the energy slowly coming back from the core of the earth, back up to the tectonic plates, to the surface of the earth, back to your heart. Now imagine it going through the stratosphere, up through the atmosphere, reaching Pluto. Just imagine it happen. Up to the moon. Now exhale, come back down. Imagine the Red Bull guy jumping from the spacecraft right back into your body. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. Now breathe normal. Think of one thing you're grateful for. One thing. My grandma may not support this video, but trust me, she's the thing I think of. Okay, inhale. Big inhale. Bring your hands overhead. Now bring them to your heart. Bow your chin to your chest. The teacher in me honors and recognizes the teacher in you. Namaste.